a band people tend to either love or hate, released its third studio album, which contains the group's biggest chart hit on this day. They ended up having major success, but there was a time when their career longevity seemed anything but guaranteed. Their debut album was a success, but they suffered a sophomore slump with album number 2. The album reached the top 40, but its singles made no dent. So it was with a newfound focus on remedying this state of affairs that the band leaders had settled into Los Angeles Village Recorders, where they began to assemble the pristine collection of jazzy rockers that would make up their third album. To accomplish this, the duo expanded their practice of bringing in first-call session musicians with serious jazz and R&B chops to satisfy their increasingly demanding expectations. Their own drummer was relegated to backup singer, as legendary session man Jim Gordon and rising star and future Toto drummer Jeff Porcaro handled drums. It was an unorthodox way to make an album, but you can't argue with the results. February 20th, 1974, Steely Dan released its highly successful Pretzel Logic, which featured an actual New York City pretzel vendor right on the cover. The album's lead-off track, Ricky Don't Lose That Number, would rise to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100, the biggest pop hit of Steely Dan's career. Rock critics lavished praise upon Pretzel Logic with almost unfailing enthusiasm. They hailed the album as a future classic in the taste-making pages of Cream, Rolling Stone, The Village Voice, and even across the pond in UK weekly The NME, which named it Album of the Year for 1974. For Walter Becker and Donald Fagen, this combination of critical and especially commercial acclaim confirmed that their unconventional and certainly difficult decisions regarding Steely Dan's method of recording had been entirely vindicated. Following their tour in support of Pretzel Logic, which saw future 5-time Grammy winner Michael McDonald joining the band as a backup singer, Becker and Fagen decided to stop performing to devote more time in the studio. This led to the departure of the rest of the band, permanently cementing the concept of Steely Dan as a duo.